Marine. I've received a report that you haven't reached Bravo team yet. You need to pick up the pace. Can't wait for you. Reaching the communication facility quickly is imperative.
Alright, welcome to the Alpha Labs. In this Doom 3, let's play/comment the game. And our objective is to get to level 2 of the Alpha Complex. Unlock doors. Lights on. Sounds good.
The UAC takes pride in its safety record. Please follow UAC procedures.
Like these warning lights, almost working a bit like a guiding in the dark here. Managed to dodge that one. Yeah, I kinda forgot about one enemy here, but maybe he was actually spawned when I do like that. One creeping up behind, but they are so slow that they, unless I would have backed up that much, he wouldn't have mattered at all, really, sadly. Yeah, and the hit scan enemies, they do a ton of damage if they get a chance to shoot in line of sight.
Natural resources. Our new ventures on planets like Mars
Really nice for some backstory to get these info screens and stuff still playing. This seems a bit odd though, it seems like there's a sound entity between the screens.
Solutions that will soon pay off for the UAC, its investors, and indeed the entire human race.
Or we can just pretend there's a speaker in the roof, I guess.
Look around at its vast red deserts, rich in naturally occurring iron oxide. Destabilizes the atomic structure of pulverized iron oxide.
shit. Didn't remember that one. Good one. Yeah, so one thing in Doom 3 is obviously that you know, it's kind of common design practice to try and you know, make sure that the player doesn't get stuck on small geo all the time. And I think, you know, in Doom 3 there's a lot of small things, but it isn't as annoying as it could be because the game is quite slow. But sometimes it is a bit annoying.
Warning. EPD laser active.
So let's listen to one of them less empathic scientists.
Audio log for Kyle Berger, research supervisor for the EPD project. The elemental phase deconstructor is fully operational, and the research data we have gathered so far is very impressive. Unfortunately, we had a terrible accident last week. Research assistant Patterson was calibrating one of the quark emitters in the chamber, and witnesses say he appeared to see something. It's almost like something was talking to him, and he backed right into the particle beam. It was not a pretty sight, as it took off the backside of his head. He lived a few minutes, although I'm not sure you could consider that living, but they say his eyes rolled back and forth, and he was trying to talk, although after losing that much brain matter, I'm sure it was his reflex actions. Anyway, due to this, I have enacted new safety protocols in the lab, and we have stocked one of the storage cabinets with emergency medical supplies. The code for the cabinet is 752. End of log.
Kinda really like those logs, which has a bit of personality to them, or distinct. Like he's clearly in favor of the research above anything else. Suspicious monster closet. I think having some of them come up again would be really terrifying because it is so dark. Not sure if that was a balancing thing or a performance thing. Because they obviously didn't want to keep too many bodies around at the time, very taxing on their performance.
Gas leak stopped. Fire extinguished.
The grenades take the price of one of the weirdest things though. They behave very weird. The physics, it does not match up with anything you would expect, or the thing you're throwing. So as you could see there, it just like bounce right back, like it weighed nothing at all. So I tend not to use them very much, because they are quite unpredictable. Yeah, so a new enemy that creeps up pretty fast on you. I can't remember what they're called. Mosquito or something maybe. And we see the infestation spreading across the base, like you talked about. Crawlway 1, 3 or 13. So if I jump back now, I wonder if I can actually get up again. Just curious sometimes, you know. I mean, I love the level designs, how it looks and stuff, but it would be interesting to know, you know. Don't think there was much like encounter design first. I think it was more architecture, interesting EO over that. I wonder if you can actually get this up if it's I don't think so. I never got into that storage. No idea if that actually does anything. I don't think so. Just a little interaction. Yeah, and again, I mean, if you're actually playing it the first time, or again, since a long time, I would recommend reading up on all the emails and stuff. Which I'm not doing right now, it would take so much extra time.
Oh, you startled me. Man, am I ever glad to see you. I thought I was all alone. It's been freaking spooky lately. The Hydrocon's blown a few circuits and was unstable. Be careful with that gun. A stray bullet into the glass shields could blow the whole area. I'm gonna try and get this thing stabilized. I'll head to the science office when I have this under control.
Here it is vital that you do not hit these, as he kinda hinted at, and you'll blow up along with a piece of the base. Actually forgot to check this, but you could actually see up here from the other side earlier on, to kinda give you a glimpse of where you were supposed to go.
safer world for everyone. For centuries, humanity has waged war over two things vital to humans. Commitment to they unveiled its development of the hydrocarbon. Those who in its
Alright, so that kind of concludes Alpha Labs 1. I must say that the first, say, I don't know, quarter or half of the game at least is my favorite, because it does play a lot with this tension. It's a little bit downs and ups, and then because in the later part it becomes very frenetic, and because the encounter design isn't that interesting in Doom 3, I don't find this as interesting in that regard either. One thing I personally like to do in games though is kinda not like get through the levels without saving, trying to not save scum and challenge yourself. I think it's possible in a lot of these levels, especially in the beginning, contrary to many new games today, where if the levels are too long, it's a bit much to ask. But I think also, you know, the idea of just quick saving and getting checkpoints every step you take, it just for me personally it destroys the immersion. Obviously you can do that here, you can quick save and everything, it's up to you, but as an overall, I don't know, challenge for me as a player. Yeah, so off to Alpha Labs 2 then.